everyone, Adam here, So Wizard Podcast. We're back with another unboxing video. Our statue today comes from Iron Studios, who I absolutely love. I think you get a great bang for your buck as far as cost to quality, and they have a really good selection. My only minor complaint with the company, and I'm sure they do this for a reason, is that if you want to get a whole series, you pretty much have to buy it all at once in pre-orders, or good luck buying them for 3 times the cost on eBay later. I've actually been sitting on these a little while until I had time to do the video. Got a couple in here. We're going to do one today and save the other one for tomorrow, or for next week. We have Iron Studios Endgame Captain America. This was the first Iron Studios that I pre-ordered. I know a little while ago we did the Thor unboxing, which I actually bought third. It was just the first one to come in since they were all pre-orders. But this was my first one. It was the one I was most excited about for obvious reasons given the movie. Pretty excited to get into it. I wanted to get all of the Avengers in the Endgame series, but like I said, unless you can pre-order all of them at once, it's a tough call to get. Really well packaged, of course. Don't want anything damaged in shipping. As you can see, everything's individually wrapped and packaged. It was a lot of tape to cut. I had to cut the tape off the box. No risk of anything getting damaged in shipping. What I like about getting them in a series is they all have a very similar base. This is similar to the base of Thor. Of course, they're all posed for kind of an action stance. There's the hole to fit the foot into, or the foot peg. Based for the series it's in. Or branded for the series it's in, I should say. There's Cap himself, with no arms, but it's a pretty good likeness. Hopefully the camera can pick up the quality. I try to get balanced lighting in here, which is a little difficult in the evenings in my home office. There is the Cap arm with Mjolnir, which is, of course, the big draw and the huge moment that will still give you chills watching it over a year on. Cap arm, Avengers logo, nothing in the hand. Not possible to put something in the hand. Here's Cap with his broken shield. It's very cool. The inside has the appropriate detail. They didn't skimp on what would not be seen as much, so that's appreciated. The arm with the full shield. So you can take the arm without Mjolnir, you can take the empty arm, you can take the broken shield, you can take the full shield. Again, it's very good. Again, all the appropriate detail is there. The shield's got the nice weathering, it's beat, it's battle worn. And now the opposite arm, empty. So, you know, it's not unlimited variations, but you get some nice posability out of it. Oh, I almost missed this detail. I thought it was just extra packaging. The broken part off of the shield, or a broken part of it. It doesn't quite fit in and complete the whole thing, but that's a pretty cool detail to have on the ground next to Cap. And once again, I almost missed a piece. There's another piece of broken shield, so maybe overall the thing could be completed, which again is a nice attention to detail. The styrofoam's thick, the paper it's wrapped in stops the scuffs, and there's also this kind of foam paper and foam bits to really protect it during shipping. This thing's been kicking around my office, my cat's playing on the box and everything, and it's pristine. Nothing's going to happen to it in something this thick. So there are all the Cap pieces. Excuse the bits of styrofoam and cat hair on the blanket. I tried my best to keep them out, but it's just not possible. Alright, let's get them together. As I said on the base, there's the hole for the peg. So you not only have the boot, but you have a fairly substantial block and then a metal peg coming out of it. This is solid, it does not pull out, so you're not going to have it on your shelf and then in a few months you hear a crash in the middle of the night and you're not sure why and your statue's broken. A little bit of effort to push it in, but I probably just had to get the alignment right because he is at a bit of an angle to be in his action pose. I, of course, am going with the arm with Mjolnir. Why would you want to see Cap with an empty hand when that was one of the greatest moments in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Pretty sure it only fits in the one way. Sideways it doesn't, up it doesn't, but it would just kind of look ridiculous anyway. Really what they have on the box is what sells it, so I kind of want it to look like that. The arm could fit a bit tighter, I gotta say. Again, once it's on the shelf, I'm sure it won't be a problem, but I'm barely touching it there. So that would be nice if it was as snug as the foot, so you really felt comfortable with it. Along with Mjolnir, I'm going with the busted shield option. It makes the most sense to me movie-wise, and it just looks badass, so just fits in the one way. But that's the cool pose. That's Cap going for the charge. This arm, the left arm, fits in tighter than the right, so that's good. Maybe the right was just a fluke or a problem with the mold in this one. That leaves me with 3 extra arms that I'm going to just put in the box in case I ever change my mind. But one thing I'd like to do, and I'll probably have to do it on the shelf because there's no actually way to clip them in, the broken shield pieces. I don't know cinematically if it was in the frame at the time, probably not, but I think it's a cool addition. It's kind of like the sideshow, you want to display as much of it as possible, so I'm going to go for it as long as my cats don't run away with them. Iron Studios, Endgame, Captain America, with Mjolnir, and the busted shield. I think this one's really, really cool. Don't have a great space in the office to put it right now, but I will be getting more shelves coming in from Amazon, since everything's still shut. And I'll get some pictures in a future video when they're all together. In that Iron Studios box, I had another Endgame statue I'm very excited about, and as I mentioned, I ordered that Groot and Rocket, so we're going to have a few of these coming up, which I am very excited about. I got some feedback on the last one that I didn't show the figure enough, so I'm trying to give you a good 360 view of the whole thing. If there's something more specific you need to be seeing that I'm not doing, let me know. I will adjust and I'll fix it. The detail's really great. As I mentioned in the beginning, the price point on these compared to something like a Sideshow collectible, I think is really good. This one was, I want to say $120, which was a bit more than the Thor. The more intricate they are, generally the more you pay, but also I think it goes on popularity, of course. No offense to Thor or Chris Hemsworth's representation of him, but I think Captain America is a little bit more popular. And the Iron Man, because I really want to get the Tony Stark kneeling all beat up right before the snap saying, "I am Iron Man." They have that as an Iron Studios collectible. I'd love to get that one, but that one's even more expensive, despite less accessories or less options. But man, what a moment. Well, thanks for watching. That was another unboxing video. I love doing these. I love collectibles. I would do them a lot more if possible, but Iron Studios is not yet a sponsor. Iron Studios, we're talking to you. Send us some stuff. We'll review it. We'll unbox it. For more, please remember to subscribe to our channel, updating all the time. Also, make sure you listen to So Wizard Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. So Wizard Podcast can be found on Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month, you can get a couple bonus shows, and it really helps support the show. A little bit goes a long way. Make sure you go to SoWizardPodcast.com for reviews, recommendations, merchandise, and more. All new merchandise coming. We just added a bunch of these backlog videos to the website, and we love hearing feedback, so drop us a note in the comments or leave us something on social media. All of the accounts can be found after the show. Thanks.